This is it. This is do or die. Chelsea got 3 games only to give us some kind of joy and hope for the future. There's no way around it. We have to win. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. If you want to help the channel, very simple. If you appreciate everything I've been doing in this channel for the entire season, show some appreciation. Let's get to 500 likes minimum. Yeah, minimum. We can go to 1,000, but I don't want to be greedy. Let's do it, man. Only a few games to go until the end of the season. Don't be stingy. Anyways, all the jokes aside, Chelsea need to win against Nottingham Forest on Saturday. Let me remind you the table. Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham Hotspurs, Newcastle United, and Chelsea. Wow, 7th! We are not 14th FC anymore. Yay! The almighty Blues. And this makes me even angrier. Just imagine if we beat Nottingham Forest at home. Okay, that's 3 points. If we also beat Brentford, remember Forest, Brentford, Aston Villa, they came at Stamford Bridge and beat us. They took all 3 points from the bloody Stamford Bridge. And we dropped some points against teams like Burnley. What is happening, man? And people are gonna tell me that it was because of young players. BS. We had more than enough quality to be sitting right now comfortably top 4, no problem, no issue, no fight, no nothing. All the excuses about injuries and young people, young, it just BS. Because in the last few games, just few tactical changes and the team is working very good. Where were you all this time? So we are 7th and we have to pray for Newcastle United to drop some points along the way so we can probably finish 6th or 5th and try to get to Europa League. Because I don't really want to go to Conference League, to be honest with you. I've seen many people talking about, you know, it's going to be beneficial for our academy and stuff, but I just don't care, man. We are Chelsea. Europa League, still very good level, and at some point, the teams from the Champions League will drop, and it's going to make the competition even more interesting. And winning Europa League is not a bad thing. So let me show you now some head-to-head statistics between the two teams, just to give you an idea what kind of team we're going to be meeting on Saturday. All right, my people. Just like I said, this is about head-to-head statistics. I'm preparing my video, my preview video with my lineup, my predictions and all that. But this one is just about head-to-head comparison. Let's go. So it's going to be on Saturday, 12:30 Eastern Time. It's going to be on NBC Sports Network. It's going to be on Peacock. Yes. So I don't have to pay $9.99999 to watch a freaking game. But let's go. What I'm talking about. Let's go to the squad. 1 billion squad against, I don't know how much they spent for their squad, but remember, they spent a lot of money to build this squad, that they were buying everybody under the sun. That's why they got even in trouble with the financial fair play. United Nations of players at Nottingham Forest. At some point, I was like, what are you doing? How are you going to gel all these players together? And the last 2 years, they've been struggling because of that. There is no like a cohesion, a plan They are getting people on loan here and there. They are signing people from right, left, center. It's just chaotic in this Forest team. And Chelsea, the so-called $1 billion borrowed job, we have so many players, but the majority of them been out this season because of injuries. But now it's a good time because many of them are coming back from injuries. Enzo Fernandez is going to be out for the rest of the season. Lavia also for the rest of the season. Wesley Fofana, the season is done. But other than that, James is back in training. Colwill is back. Chalobah is back. Thiago Silva, Benoit Badiashile. Like, everybody is coming back the right time. So no more excuses. Even if we had 14 more injuries, we can still get the job done. I don't want to hear anything. All right, my people, let's continue this analysis. That was about the squad. Let's go to some statistics and head to head. Remember, Nottingham Forest were in the championship for like almost 20 years or more than that. So we didn't have a lot of history recently. Probably in the FA Cup or Carabao Cup we were playing against them, but in the Premier League it's just in the last 2 years. So the recent meetings between us and them, let's start by the bottom one. Chelsea 2, Nottingham Forest 1. That was in 1998. Oh my lord, some of us were not born yet, okay? So this is long time ago, and because they've been in the championship that long, that you see like in the last 5 meetings, and the 5th one was in 1998. That it was like France World Cup. The World Cup was held in France, and Zidane was on top of the world, and Ronaldo, Big Nine, was a big striker back then, ruling the world, and George Weah just won the Ballon d'Or, the only African player to win it. Anyways, stop with your history lesson here, okay? Focus, brother, focus. Keep going. Okay, so that was in September 1998. Lord have mercy. And then look at this. Saturday, February the 20th, 1999 was another game that we played against them. Oh, so I forgot even to give you, okay. I forgot even to give you the score. Chelsea won 2-1 in 1998, and in 1999, Chelsea won away 3-1 against Nottingham Forest. And then the more recent meetings been, 2023, excuse me, Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1. That was away at their stadium. And then they came to Stamford Bridge and it was 2-2. That was May 2023. I think it was under Frank Lampard or something like that. Interim manager, right? And then the last game that we played against them at Stamford Bridge under the light, they beat us 1-0. Anthony Elanga was the guy who scored that goal. I'm still angry until now. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the last game we played against them. Let me give you an idea about what happened in the last few games. For them, Nottingham Forest, form guide. You see that in the last 5 games, they lost 3, they drew 1, they only won 1 against the weakest team in the Premier League this season, Sheffield United. And for Chelsea, the last 5 games, we won 3 of them, we drew 1, and we lost 1 heavily against Arsenal. So we got the momentum, no excuses. So the season so far, you can tell they are 17th, Chelsea are 7. And we won 15 games, they only won 8 games. We drew 9 games, they drew 9 games. We lost 11 games, they lost 19 games. So it on paper we got the momentum, but anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League. Don't be complacent, because it might backfire. All right, so before this video gets too long, let me go back and remind you. I'm sorry to remind you, it was so painful losing at home. Anthony Elanga, 48th minute, just after the break. It was shocking. Just like everything else this season, we come back from the dressing room halftime. We just completely out of the game already. We looks like we were drinking and eating barbecue in the dressing room. It was the same. Elanga was the man of the match. Callum Hudson-Odoi didn't play because back then he just joined them, and he didn't even go to their preseason. He had fitness issues, so Callum wasn't there. But in the second leg, Callum Hudson-Odoi is gonna play against us, and that is gonna be yeah, it is what it is. That's part of business. There's nothing you can do about it. We have just to accept that. Okay, Callum playing against us. I think all our players had shockers. You know, Moises Caicedo, all of them. You know, Ben Chilwell. We were just so poor that day, bro. We were so poor. Let's check on some statistics. Let's start by the lineups. So the goalkeeper was Robert Sanchez. In the defense, we had Axel Disasi, Thiago Silva, Cowell. Midfield. Well, why they put Ben Chilwell in the midfield? I don't know. I don't know if that was a tactical switch from Pochettino, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just call their names. So Chilwell, Gallagher, Moises Caicedo, Malo Gusto, Sterling, Enzo Fernandez, Nicholas Jackson. Cole Palmer came in in the second half. Mikhailo Mudryk also. Madsen played, you know, in a wrong position for a few minutes and all that. So just to give you an idea, it's gonna be very, very different kind of team, because it's gonna be Petrovic and it might be Thiago Silva with Chalobah and whatever. We don't know what's gonna happen. Let's check on some statistics here. Look at that. Domination FC, 76.1 possession. And guess what? We lost 1-0. Shot on target. 2 shot on target only for Chelsea. 3 for them. Shot altogether, 21. We were shooting, but not good shot. Went off target or whatever. So, as you can tell, my friend, it's gonna be a difficult game. I am going to make a video to give you more details, so I don't want to spoil that video. Stay tuned.